What's up? Not late. Y'all thought I was gonna be late. That's funny. It's really funny. Y'all thought I was gonna be late today. I'm trying. I tell you, I'll try. I'll be early. I'll be early for the first. I'll be late tomorrow, though. I promise you. I'll be extremely late tomorrow. No. I'm trying to make it right for me, but I'm gonna be late either way. I'll be always late sometimes. I'll be honest. But I'll try to make it early. We're early today, so we're gonna get rolling. So I want to start out with first. I want to start out with just simply relaxing you guys for a minute and just like let's take a minute to focus on ourselves for seconds before we get into everything. I got a lot of stuff, so here we go. Intro: east, west, north, and south. East, west, north, and south. My name is Taz. I love you all. We are the magnificent seven colors of the rainbow. Today, today I'm gonna take my color as green still today. Green just because I just like it. It's green. The sky is semi. It's blue, white clouds, but I'm on green today. I just love that feeling. Love that color. Love that green, that growth, and everything. Anyway, I hope you're on a good color yourself. And east, west, north, and south again. My name is Taz. Home run. Let's go. We're holding in Walmart, regardless what everyone they doing. I hope the big guys they all with us, so we all can have a good Christmas. Green up in this side. Anyway, we'll keep it moving. Um, Hope y'all slept good. Time of year changing. Hope everybody was able to get their Christmas tree. Maybe after a couple days' time, you get to get your Christmas tree. So I hope we are going to have a wonderful Christmas. Now sit in because I got a good one for you today, and we're going to roll. So I'm going to start by saying I'm thankful all my viewers. I'm thankful all my families. First and foremost, my families. I thank you guys so much. I thank every one of you guys so much. All my friends out there, man, you make this happen. You make this for me. You make this for us, the community. You've grown us. We've grown so strong and we've grown so big and we're getting bigger and we will grow more. So let's keep building on it because, just like everything else, the friends and the family are the core of the nation and they are the one who build you and also the one who can take you to the next level. So I hope we go to the next level and stay up there and keep growing from our nest to the best. From our little nest to the best. That's where we get to. And not only the best, but the greatest. And all of you are great. You have wonderful love inside your heart. I know I can see it unconditionally. And I know there's people out there that will struggle being numb. I know they're getting numb. I know there's people out there are fighting. They decide to take on this fight. A fight for nature, a fight for love for themselves, and that's what's really important. Is you taking on that challenge to start fighting for yourself, regardless, regardless if regardless if all the money goes out the window, you're still fighting for yourself. And I really appreciate that. I know people been going to doing bar exercise in the evening. People been doing a little pottery inside. People been doing a little gardening inside. I know people been making songs and writing music. I love how you start thinking outside the box a little bit, giving yourself just that little break, that little meditation break. That's a little meditation break. That's how I see it. You can sit and meditate. But it's just that little place that take you into a next world beside this normal, systematic world. Which you have to have a system, I guess, to lead the herd because you don't want the herd to just run out everywhere and do whatever they like. But you also have to get yourself out of that box so that way you can see if any other get out of the pen. But you have to get yourself out of that box and out of that band and out of that boundary so you can see outside a little bit. And I want to take you to my apartment. I was standing at my apartment that one day, and I was looking at the fish, and he was swimming around in the aquarium, and I was thinking the fish doesn't know that it's an aquarium it's in, and the fish doesn't know that it's in a rectangle aquarium, and the fish doesn't know what time he's going to get fed either. And I was just looking at all these things about the fish that don't know, and don't know that he's in a boundary. There's a boundary set for him, for her, or so If that fish was in the ocean, they say like if the fish is in an aquarium, sometimes it only can get as big as it as the aquarium. Now, if the fish was in the ocean, it could get as big as it wants to. So that's the only way you can possible. That's one of the way you can possible grow is if you can get out and see outside of the normal box, that normal aquarium, or if it's just that normal circle. If you can get away for a minute, and that's your meditation. Whether it's pottery, whether it's knitting, whether it's sewing. You know, sewing is really awesome too. That because that give you two ways. You got to cut the pattern, then you have to put pieces together. So not only you creating an image in your mind of cutting a certain pattern. Yeah, in a minute I can. Yeah. If you're gonna be on the patio, you've gotta make sure the store can do instead of taking care of you. Okay, yeah. I'll take a menu. All right. Thanks so much. Thank you. Well, I just want you to know that you're special, and I want you to know that you're beautiful. I want you to know that you're awesome. So I want to get you out and your mindset out of the aquarium or out of the square, out of the box, or out of the circle, whatever it is. I want you to get you a numb for a minute. Thank you. And I want you to brace because I got a good one for you today. So we're gonna take a stage down one bit by bit. So in the beginning, yes, Adam and Eve, yes, and in the garden, yes, which was a nest, yes. Okay, so the story went the way where Adam and Eve, Cain and Abel, and it went that way, but it didn't went the other way where when the lady ate the fruit and everything, it went that way, but it didn't went the opposite way of like, okay, if that wasn't happened that she didn't eat the fruit, they say she did when she ate the fruit, then there we could see how naked we were, but would there be a period of time that if that fruit didn't, if she didn't bite the fruit, it didn't eat it, would there be Cain and Abel? Would that happen at the same time, or would the story go a different way? But furthermore, she eaten the fruit, like I said previously. Hey, how you doing? Good. How are you, sir? I am doing great. I I just need a minute to think on the menu. Okay, sure. Can I get you anything to drink? Do you want a hot tea or coffee or anything at all? Maybe some tea. Okay. Like yeah. Hot tea or do you like sweet tea? Or we have unsweet. A tea be good. Hot tea? Yes. Okay. I have chamomile. I have a breakfast blend. Do you have a preference? Chamomile would be good. Chamomile? Okay. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Yes, sir. Anyway, so like I was saying, I want to get you back out of that mindset. So if the story I went the other way where she ate the fruit and then she was able to it was said okay now she's able to more connection with the earth because remember it's a connecting story all the way from it's all a connecting story going that way but it didn't connect the other way where now she nurtures the tree and she's the first to eat from a fruit from the tree you know despite it went the other way so if it went this way then it'd be a different story about ladies being closer to and put that aside. We even say Mother Earth without subconsciously having a story and going that way, isn't it? Isn't it crazy? How we say, okay, Mother Earth and nature, and the story didn't go that way, but here in Earth we still refer to it as Mother Earth. Isn't that kind of crazy? So we're gonna set that to the side. Just want to put that out there. But I want you to think of yourself as a magnificent seven of colors of the rainbow. Always inside, I want you to think of what is life and you know what life is? It's a flash of a firefly in the night. So we have to take as much opportunity with fun and as much as we can. And so I'm taking you out of that normal box. And the only way, one of the way to do it is you wake up in the morning or you listen to your favorite songs that you like in music before you go into work because you want to get up with that spirit of, okay, I want to make some connection, not a connection, but a spiritual kind of connection. Even 5 minutes with a pastor, even if you can't read the Bible, because time is gone. So maybe you put the toast in, 5 minutes listening to the pastor, or just praying, because it's hard to do some kind of special interest in the morning, but listening to the song while you pack your bag or your luggage while you're leaving, because you're trying to get yourself out of the normal routine. And you listen to the pastor on the way, probably just 3 or 4 minutes. You're gonna get the radio on for 2 or 3 minutes too. And so you get yourself back, and then look forward to once you get off, because you want to look forward to something that kind of connect you back to nature when you get off. You want to look forward to something, whether it's your pottery, whether it's your flowers, planting, whatever it is. You want to look forward to something besides the paperwork, besides all of that stuff, so that way you can see outside of that box. So you can, because that will help you see outside the box. Okay, so we're gonna set that to the side, because there's something I want you to do for you, just to make you feel, start changing how you feel, start changing everything about your perception of life and what's happening here. Just I want you just to focus on you, nothing but you for a minute. Just you. So we're gonna put that to the side, focus on you for a minute, and then we're gonna set that to the side, because I got something more for you guys. So we're doing a little investment here and there. So, I want you to remember, like, investment starts within yourself. So if I've got Jamaicans, East, West, North, and South, whoever they're watching that knows more, when I listened to the book of Intelligent Investor, the first thing that stood out to me was when he said, investment starts within yourself. Now, I'm a Jamaican. I never know, like, what this meant 20 years ago. But when he said it the way he said it, maybe it's something that resonates inside of me. Like, this is absolutely true to the core, because the investment that I made in myself to get myself where I'm at here, it was no, it was not an investment in my friend. It was not an investment in anyone else, and it's not someone I blame for anything. It's just that investment is really within yourself. Extremely true, and that's where it starts. So I want you to first think on that, and I want you to remember that regardless if the world is coming to an end, regardless, everything that you do is going to base on how the outcomes, the create, whatever you create around you is going to have the same outcome. So if you're trying to create a lucky outcome, it's going to be lucky. If you're trying to create a loving outcome, it's going to be, if it's going to look like rainbow, that's what it's going to look like. So you have to create your environment. So that's why I'm trying to help you connect. So that's why I gave you that nugget of the seven magnificent 7 colors of the rainbow, so you can give that to your friend. You can give that to the next person, because now what you're doing, you're creating a rainbow around you. You're creating a rainbow around yourself in the office, in the nurse office, in the doctor's office. You're creating an environment, and this is what I'm offering to you. This is what I'm giving to you. So you have to open up and receive it. You cannot deny it. If you put down that, okay, there's no 7 colors of the rainbow, come on, that's not going to be good for no one. So now you got to embrace it. So I'm giving it to you, so you have to receive it, and then put it towards, give it to your friend too, so they can share it with everyone else. And so now you can create that environment, that lucky, beautiful environment around you, in your workplace, in whatever area you are, or whatever space you are at this very moment, which will create that environment while you be the core of the nation, working before before your time gets done to get off. So you're creating this rainbow. When you are under stress, it still will help you, because you've built something solid, and you've built something firm, and that's from the 7 colors of the rainbow. So I give it to you. It's a nugget. Take it and just share it with your friends, because now you're going to build a different environment around you. You're going to build something stronger and different and more unique. More unique. That's what you're building. It's something way unique. Now, we're going to set that to the side, because, I know you're going to take this and you're going to share it. So I've got something else for you, which is really, really, really interesting. I'd like for it to share with you. I was thinking about this one yesterday, and I was really, really, really Really, it was just amazing. Oh boy. Sometimes I get like technical difficulties, so please bear with the situation. Please bear with the situation. Sometimes technical difficulty, or maybe it could be just the weather. I don't know. But sometimes maybe the trees just sway back and forth. It interrupts with the streaming. But here we go. This is what I really want to share with you today. I don't want to leave this one with you. So you remember this part, okay? Here we go. So like it's like this. It's a birth of a nature, yeah, a birth of a nation, the culture of a nation, also war of a nation, and then we rebuild as a nation, yes, and then it repeats itself again, culture, war, and then innovation of a nation. So it's like birth, culture, build, war, innovation. We have some steps that we go up right here, if you can see it. So we had the birth of the nation, yes, from the nest, yes. Then we have the culture, because after birth it's culture, yes. Follow? Yeah, after your birth, then there's culture. The culture starts when you start taking the first bite as a baby, your first walk, what your first words, your mom said, because now you can understand what she's saying, the expression, the sound of her tone or accent. Then comes the food, is which way you eat, because every nation have different baby food, if you think about it. So then comes the culture. Then the second is, we have war, yes, which destroy. Then we rebuild after that. Once we rebuild, the rebuilding take place because of the culture. So we start rebuild back the culture again, and then we move on to innovation. So innovation, this one is really good though. So now our next step is we will go out of space. Yes. All right, you follow. Yeah. So we're going out of space, and I have to laugh sometimes with this one. We're going out of space, and it's spirituality. You said, okay, we have to look to the heavens for spirituality. Yes, we look up for heaven. Isn't it ironic that we're going back up there? If you follow, like, if they say it's not there, or if they say it's there, and there was the beginning, and we're going back as the end. It's just, I don't know if you can follow, but just look into that for a minute. We're going same place where we possibly came from. When you say, when everyone looked, they say we look to the heavens. And now, where will we go with innovation? Where we are heading, we're heading back to where it began. If it's the connection is right there, could the connection be right here? It's mind bugging, because if the connection is right here, would this be the birth in the end? But the next step to go is up there. So if it's up there, it's just too ironic that we look to the heavens up there for many years. We're looking up there for many years. We're down here, and now it's ironic that we're heading up back up there. So I just wanted to, I want to take that one for you. Oh, you want me to order? I was just checking on you. Are you doing okay right now? Oh yeah, oh yeah, okay. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah. So when we growing up, we look to the heavens for the sun. We look to the heavens for the cloud. We look to the heavens for the bird. We look to the heavens for everything that restores and grows and bring us life. And it's just too ironic for me that it's, if we look to the heavens, and now for many years we're here, and now we're fixing to go back to the heavens in 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 different ways and form. And it's just, if you want to take a minute to really think about that, we, for many years we have our kids and our family, and that's how we grew up. We look to the heavens for everything. Not one day in a million years that we thought that we would be heading back to the heavens. in a rocket ship. I'm kidding. That was just the fun part, just that we're heading back there, not subconsciously knowing that that's what we're really doing. If so, if it is, if it is like that, if it is like that, subconsciously we don't even know that's what we're doing. That's where we're heading back. And it's funny, many people see it as a more safe and secure place to be than here at this very minute. Why would we try to start going there? Because obviously, for some odd reason, they think of it as somewhere that can be more safe and secure just in case a bad earthquake should happen. I don't know. Just you have to you can look into that for a minute and see what your thoughts are and what your input are. I just want you to have a I wanted to bring that to you so you could have a I look at that today for a minute. So I'm going to repeat for you again so you can go through your day and think about it. It's ironic that for millions of years we were looking to the heavens, to the sky for for growth, for life, to connect our spirituality with there, up there, being there. That's where we look to connect to spiritual wise. But subconsciously we didn't know 50 to 20 years, 30, 100 years we'll be looking to go back there, the same place where we subconsciously didn't know that we'd be going back to, if that's where it all really began, if that was the beginning. So, in the description and the title, I put the beginning and end. I didn't want it to sound too weird, because you hear a lot of beginning and end. But to my point, where I was want to take you to a place that I wanted to take your mind for a minute, just to hang out, I wanted us just to flow through you like a river flowing down a stream. I wanted this just to run through your vein for a minute so you can ponder on it for a second. Because remember, I'm trying to get you out of that zone. I'm trying to get you to a next connecting world so you can connect with me and we can connect together back to where we were grounded. So we are grounded. We get to where we grounded. So when I say things like this, you will, if you're numb, it may not come sound so good, but if you're somewhat half numb and numb, this will make sense to you. How ironic is it? Subconsciously, we're going back to the heavens where we look to for health and where we look to for life. So as we venture into this new role, as we venture out there, and as we venture into the new world, we will still consider what we will do about the connection with Evans. But it's unfortunate and it's ironic that that's where we look for growth, and we look for comfort, and we look for warmth, and we look for everything safe there. But we didn't know that we'd be going back there. Stay with me, stay with me. Remember, you have to support my channel. You have to support my streaming so I can have you have to donate. I know my informations and my thoughts are worth so much. But for you, for us as a nation, as a core in this nest that we are bloom from and grow from, and was able to connect with each other from, because we're here serving each other. That's all we're doing. We're serving each other in different roles. If you weren't serving the next guy, what would you be doing? Even if you're just there at home, you're waiting to serve someone. We all look to serve each other in some way, shape, or form. So remember, my journey is to help you see outside the box a little bit, outside the aquarium, to get your mind out there so you can make the connection that you had before. So you can make the connection again with your brother and with your friend next to you. You can share that rainbow in the office. You can share that feeling at your workplace. And to all my friends out there and to all my family out there, I thank you so much for creating, embracing, and supporting and making someone like me so strong. And I want to put the power back in you and all my friends so I can embrace you to be strong each and every day. Every morning when you wake up, I want you to look in the mirror and think of the seven killers. And that will give you the drive. That will give you, you change your environment right there. If you want to repeat it 7 times, I am, I am the seven killers of the rainbow. I am. You make the connection. That spiritual connection will ground you. And once you're grounded, everything is okay. You just have to get grounded. So, hold up, hold up. I just want to tell you all thanks again, East, West, North, and South, to all the Jamaicans out there, to everyone out there who supports my channel, to everyone out there who knows more than I know, to everyone who still watches me and grasp what I'm saying and know what I'm saying, worth thinking about. And I just want you to let that flow through you for a minute. A lady asked me once, she says, where do you go? I said, I like going to the river. And she asked me why. And I said, because I can visualize that stream flowing through me, which would makes me automatically start feeling, creating that surrounding that I want right there. Because you have to remember, right where you're standing at this very minute, it's a holy land. It's a holy ground. It's holy. So if you want the stream of love to flow to you, you have to picture that and create that. And if you want the rainbow to flow through you, you have to create that. You have to make it happen. And if you want to create a lucky environment around you so you can be lucky, you have to create that also. I got one good one for you. You know, they say money is the root of all evil. I get to laughing because money is green and everything else around you is green is good for you. I think that's really funny. I don't, everything around you that is green is good for you. But why did they put money in green? Oh, okay. I get to think about that one. I think that one is really funny. To me, it was extremely funny. It's like everything, the lettuce is green, the leaves are green, the tree are green, everything that's green is good for us. Every single thing that is green, that's good for us. But why did money paint it green? uh, that's something you can take with and have fun with. But what I really want to give to you, I really wanted to share with you the irony of the beginning and the possible end when it will be, how we look to the future, subconsciously knowing, not knowing if that's where it started. Is it where we heading back in a different shape, a different form? What's the possibility of we knowing this is how it would happen? And when you sit in a church day after day and night after night at the church and you think and you listen and you pray and you kneel and you hold the hands to the heavens, did you ever know if that's where it starts? Is that's where we'll be going back to? And why we consider up there so safe? And why is it everything that comes from there makes us grow? So I just want you to ponder on the irony for a minute or in the day. I want you to get home and take your shoes off. I really hope you have a Merry Christmas. My name is Taz, and I want you to support my channel. I really do. I want you to support my stream. I want you to help me build this. I want to grow on it. I want it to grow. And I want to build it and grow for years to come. with incredible informations and incredible points and things that can help people and help families and help friends. A structure that will last forever, a structure that we, not only me, because this was not done just by me, this was built by everyone that I entanglement, everyone I've been around, from my birth to my family to the people that I've met here in where I'm at, that let you live a life and express who you are. You can express, even if it's not pile stacks of dollar or money, the green one. they still they still give you the opportunity, and that's why I reach out to all immigrants out there. Not political reasons, just a reason to give back to this country, which we have taken from. A lot of nations have taken from this country. I mean, you wonder why they do the things they do to support us while we here taken. So find it in yourself and in your heart to sign up, whether it's in the Army, the Air Force, a doctor, a nurse. If you're an immigrant and there is something out there that you really want to challenge yourself with, try it. I'm not saying it will work, but I'm not saying it's not going to work. All I'm saying, you got to visualize it flowing through you like the river stream just flowing through you, and then impossible will work. We're changing the cycle of how past immigrants would view what we were doing. We're changing that cycle. So not only we can learn to invest in ourselves, but we can invest in the place where we came to take from. And once we invest here, we're only going to get grow more, because now we have more to take or to share, not to take, but to share with others. So for all the immigrants out there that have signed up and make a sacrifice to give back, I appreciate you. I thank you. And I don't want to tell you something that I didn't do. My first thoughts, I was signing up. I was ready to go. When I got here, yeah, that was on my mind, because I felt like, what's the best way to give? What's the best way to structure you like a man? What's the best way to have a structure that will last a lifetime? What's the best way to grow knowledge? What's the best way to invest in yourself? So, challenge yourself as an immigrant out there. It's a time where you challenge yourself. It's a time where you come up and challenge yourself. Get away from the normal stuff that we used to do. Get away from the kitchen a little bit. You know, bring your light out, shine your bright light out. Take that out to your heart, and put it somewhere. I've got a really wonderful friend that I would do such an awesome job in the Marines, but I wouldn't point that out to him. But when I look at him, and I was like, he would be such an awesome leader in a place like that, and a place like that would resonate and build him so much. But I would like for him to feel that in himself, because that would be a talent not wasted, but generate and grow and build great, more great talents around him in a place that would be unbelievable for him to grow and build more unbelievable talent in people. When I got here and I had my kids, I wanted nothing but the absolutely best for them, and them to be the absolutely best in every shape and form. Forgive me if I think like that, but that's my way and that's my concept of things. So, to all my immigrants and my friends out there, I'm not telling you, I'm telling you to push yourself a little bit, dig inside your heart and give, share, sign up, serve. Because that investment in yourself is what will last you for a lifetime. Subconsciously, you would know, because you're not going in and thinking like it, for you're going for a reason. But millions of people came out with different outcome. You just have to go and try it out. Hey, my name is Taz, East, West, North, and South. I'm gonna wrap it up for today. Um, I'm just gonna leave you that gem you think about. We're going back to where we coming from on a rocket ship. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. I need a ticket in my lockbox. I need my ticket. I need my ticket for that day. But I just want to leave you with that. East, West, North, and South. Give the boss man a hug. Don't put your phone between your legs. We're getting in a lot of trouble for that. So, guys are saying put it in your pocket. For all the ladies out there, keep nurturing, keep taking care of the old family. This is the old nest for the nation. It's a nest from the home to the nation to the core. So, as the core gets off for this Christmas, I want to say, I hope everyone have a wonderful Christmas. I hope everyone have a wonderful day. And just keep the rainbow flowing and going so we can create the environment we want around us. If we want a lucky one, we can create it. I love y'all. Later.